Now that was fun. Welcome back to Power Up Your English. I'm your host, Michelle, and today we're going to be exploring fashion expression. Now, did you know that fashion can be a secret superpower? Why, it can change the way you look, feel, and even think. Don't believe me? Well, then why don't you join us today in exploring what is fashion expression, the psychology of fashion, and then finally take a look at what practical vocabulary and phrases there are around fashion expression. Now, I hope you've all been practicing your catwalk moves because it's time for us to delve into our first segment. So let's go and sashay this way. 1. What is fashion expression? So, what is fashion expression? Is it simply putting on some clothes and that's it? Or is there more to it? For most of history, your clothes didn't say who you were as an individual. They said what group you belonged to. Your clothes were a uniform that showed your job, your social class, or where you were from. A farmer dressed like a farmer, and a queen dressed, well, like a queen. There wasn't much room for personal choice. However, fast forward to the 20th century and things started to change. New music and new ideas led to the rise of subcultures. These were groups of young people who created their own communities with their own rules, music, and most importantly, their own fashion. Some fashion trends are even influenced by social and cultural factors, such as the celebrity factor, whereby people will copy their favorite stars' fashion choices. But how and why did people make these choices? Well, that leads us into our next segment. 2. The psychology of fashion. Now, we all know that fashion allows for creativity and individuality. It's a chance for us all to express a form of self-confidence and identity. But why do we choose what we wear? Some say that the styles we choose often reflect our inner world. Someone who prefers a minimalist aesthetic with clean lines and neutral colours might be expressing a desire for calmness, order, and simplicity. On the other hand, a person who loves bold colours and loud patterns might be more outgoing, expressive, and energetic. And sometimes people's fashion choices might be interchangeable, depending on what time of the year it is, what mood a person is in, or where they are going. And some people might try to disengage with fashion entirely by simply putting on whatever is first available in their wardrobe, which some might argue is still a form of fashion choice. And of course, there's no right or wrong style. Vintage, streetwear, classic, sporty, they are all different languages of self-expression. They tell a story about what you love, what inspires you, and who you are, without you ever having to say a word. Now, I'm going to ask you all a question, and I want you to really think about it. Have you ever had a day where you felt a little bit down, and then you've decided to put on your favourite outfit, and then you've suddenly felt a little bit better? Or maybe you had a big test and wore your lucky sweater, or something similar. If you have, then you've already experienced a fascinating phenomenon known as the enclothed cognition effect. It's the idea that our clothes are more than just fabric. They are a tool that can influence how we feel about ourselves and how others see us. It sounds complicated, but it's actually a simple, powerful concept. It's where the clothes we wear can physically and psychologically change how we act and feel. In a famous study, researchers had participants wear a white lab coat. When they were told that it was a doctor's coat, the participants became more focused and made fewer mistakes on a test. But when another group was told that the exact same coat was a painter's smock, they didn't show the same level of improvement. So you see, the meaning that we give our clothes changes our performance. But it's not just about looking good, it's about feeling the part. Wearing a formal outfit, for example, might make someone feel more professional or empowered when compared with wearing, say, their pajamas. So when you wear an outfit you consider professional or smart, your brain gets a signal to be more focused and confident. You are literally dressing for success. Therefore, the psychology of fashion is all about connection. The connection between your clothes and your brain, and the connection between your clothes and your personality.
Okay. I've got this presentation to do, okay? And you gotta just stand tall. Yeah, you gotta look them in the eyes. And yeah, feel confident. Confident. Yeah, that's right. Don't look like you're about to drown in a puddle of anxiety. Oh.
Whoa there, Sam. You look like you're about to walk a tightrope over a volcano. What's up?
Oh, it's this presentation I've got to do. I don't feel ready. I'm just so nervous.
Well, right now you look like you're kind of dressed for a TV marathon, not a presentation. You're telling your brain it's time to relax, not time to be sharp.
What does that have to do with anything? I mean, these are just my regular, everyday comfy clothes, you know.
Exactly. Have you ever heard of the term enclothed cognition?
Huh?
It's the idea that when you dress a certain way, it changes how you act. So I think you should go back to your room and change into that new button-up shirt that you got a few weeks ago. And then also add a tie and some smart pants. And then see how you feel. Trust me.
Okay. Whoa. This is weird.
Weird how?
I feel powerful. Yeah. I feel confident. Like I could sell a pen to a pencil. Yeah. Oh, this presentation isn't ready for me, I tell ya. Right, let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Works every time. 3. Practical vocabulary and phrases around fashion expression. Let's take a look at what practical vocabulary and phrases there are from today. Fashion expression. The way someone uses clothing, accessories, and personal style to show their personality, mood, creativity, or identity to the world. For example, he uses bright, colourful shirts as a form of fashion expression to show his optimistic and energetic personality. Subcultures. Groups of people within a larger society that have their own unique beliefs, interests, and styles, often expressed through fashion and music. For example, in the 1960s, the hippie movement was one of the most visible subcultures, known for its distinct fashion of bell-bottoms and floral patterns. Aesthetic. The overall visual theme or feeling of a particular style. It describes the personality of the look. For example, she prefers a minimalist aesthetic, so her wardrobe consists mainly of simple clothes in neutral colours like black, white and grey. Enclothed cognition. The psychological idea that the clothes we wear can directly influence how we think, feel and act. The clothes don't just change our appearance, they change our mindset. For example, feeling nervous before his speech, he put on his favourite suit and tie, relying on the power of the enclothed cognition effect to boost his confidence. Phenomenon. An interesting event, fact, or situation that can be observed, especially one that is unusual or not easy to explain. For example, the use of bold accessories as a form of personal fashion expression has become a widespread phenomenon among young people. And so that's our episode today on fashion expression. Now, I have a little challenge for you all at home. Tomorrow morning, when you get dressed, take an extra minute. Have a think about what your day is going to look like and how you want to feel. Choose an outfit that's going to make you feel happy, confident, creative, or all three. You might just be surprised at how much power is hanging in your wardrobe. Right, time for my joke now. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator! Get it? An investigator! Thank you for watching today's episode of Power Up Your English. Catch you next week. Bye-bye!